Hey family, we are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you real soon. Hey. I just came on. We've got a 5-minute break. They're on recess right now. But if you guys did not know that, yes, Marquavius just took a deal. Another deal is on the table. He took it. She gave him 25 years. He was looking at, like, she said 3 life sentences in 100 years. So for her to give him 25 years, 9 being probational, so that's like 9 being probational, 9, 10 is 25, 5, so that's 15, 16 years. He's did 5 or something. Anyway, he'll be getting out within like 2 years. But she told him not to get in no more trouble. Not to get in no more trouble. If he don't get in no more trouble, he's got a baby, a 2-year-old baby he ain't even seen, she said. And he's got numerous siblings. His father was killed too also when he was like 10 years old. But he did graduate with a diploma. And I'm like, okay, that is just one of these boys that has an education. But now that he's going to have a felony on his rap sheet, it's hard to get a job. And so he wants to do stuff like educate boys in trouble, or not just boys, but kids, to not do or not get into stuff like him. They didn't agree to any of the RICO things, like RICO this, RICO that. It wasn't like that. It wasn't gang this, gang that. I'm just letting you guys know. But the charges that he found guilty on, I mean, you know, remember his mother and his sister brought in contraband, and he had a cell phone in a shank in his dorm or in his cell or whatever. That added on to some stuff. He was getting in trouble while he was in prison, you know, or jail. I wouldn't say prison, because prison is once you've been charged. So he was in the jail getting into some trouble, you know. And you know, I hate to say, hey C6, how you doing? Hey Miss Didi, how you doing? They're on a recess right now, you guys. They're gonna be back in the courtroom. I hear that Little Rod is coming up now. Little Rod is already, like, you know, he's got a life sentence right now. I wonder what they're going to do for him, because he's already been charged with not only charged but convicted of murder. So I don't know if they can. I don't think they can take that off the table. I don't think they can. That boy is looking at getting in a lot of, you know, if he can. I doubt that they can do that. I think they can only just take away all the stuff that it is, because he's already. I mean, how many murder charges you gonna get, or how many? Charge him with what? Because, yeah, you know, he really went to the South. You know, now I don't know when they're gonna. I think they're gonna do Shannon last, Not last. I think they're gonna do Young Thug last, but I think they're gonna do Shannon. They're gonna do. I think all the boys are going to have a deal. I think every last one of them's got a deal. We're just gonna have to wait and see what happens. But I don't believe that they can really give Young Thug anything because every time when they say something about Young Thug, they're Young Thug was telling them let that go or go take that stuff back. He's telling them the right things to do. Like why you want to argue or fuss or fight about what? Some that's 100, 200 or 1,000 or whatever. Don't even deal with that. That's what I seen. Everybody done said that Young Thug gave them the right advice. So, I don't think that they're going to show Young Thug's deal until the end because they know he was the big fish. They wanted him. They wanted that money. They wanted him to not, to put out that money. And I was going to share some with you guys. I'm gonna make this 10 minutes. So we got 4 more minutes and then we're out of here because we've already been on once today. Hey Linda, how you doing? That Young Thug, his house, his mansion is on on the list. It's up for sale. So I'm pretty sure that this is eating him up. That I'm pretty sure he'll be able to make his money and have a bigger following group. But and I don't know why I believe this, but anybody that makes it big, you're gonna go through a lot before you can make it. And it's just part of it. You can't make it because not everybody know you. Everybody knows Young Thug now. I've never knew him before this, but I know him now. My kids know him now. And we were rooting for these boys to be able to go home, and I'm happy, even though that they have to do a little time. It's better than life. Now they realize that the state and the law and the judges, they not finna play with y'all. This right here is like a when you get a warning to turn your life around. This is your warning right here. These are the red flags. And I'm going to tell you something. And what they're going through and what they've been through, I kid you not, I was nowhere near harsh like them, like I didn't care. It's always, especially when there's a death in the family. I took this when my baby brother died. I was like, forget it. I'm going ham. I'm going crazy. Yeah. But and it was hard to turn around because I didn't have to work. I had a brand new car. The bills are paid. Easy money. I'm thinking I'm smart, and then next. And you've been doing that life for maybe a year and nobody said anything. The second year, people looking at you crazy. But there's always haters out there, and then you're gonna slip up and make a mistake too, And then you thinking you could trust because it's lonely at the top. You trusting people, and they steady talking and telling. I mean, they do it now. And you ain't got nothing. But they don't want to see you do with nothing. So it's always best to keep it to yourself if you do anything. And if your kids are doing anything, just keep them out of harm's way. You guys, I'm going to get back in that courtroom. I was just giving you guys an update that, the second Qua has taken the deal. And so, maybe he's got to do another year, 2 years. Who knows? That they'll add it all up. But he's taking this deal, and I'm happy that he's happy about it. So that's all that matters. And we're still looking at Rod. So now there only leaves 4. There's only but 4. You got Gotti, Shannon, Rod, and King Slime Young Thug. And we'll see what happens on them. You guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Now, I know that they said that the next person that's taking the deal was Rod. So let's get back in there and see what's going on. Bye.